The walls in my house are too thick. Something inside them just knocked back. I first noticed it during the home inspection. The inspector tapped along the living room wall with his knuckles, frowning at the muffled, almost dead sound that came back. These walls are unusually thick, he said, pulling out a stud finder that couldn't seem to locate any wooden framework. Probably 18 inches, maybe more. Not standard construction for a house built in 1987. Is that a problem? I asked. Not necessarily. Could be extra insulation, soundproofing, or just over-engineering. Sellers didn't mention any renovations? The previous owners had died in a car accident 6 months earlier. Their estate agent knew nothing about modifications to the house. The inspector marked it as unusual but not structurally concerning and moved on. I should have paid more attention. The house was perfect otherwise, 4 bedrooms, large kitchen, quiet neighborhood, and priced well below market value. The thick walls actually seemed like a bonus. No noise from neighbors, excellent temperature control, perfect privacy. I moved in 3 weeks later. The first knock came on a Tuesday night around 11 p.m. I was in the living room reading when I heard it, 3 deliberate raps from inside the wall behind my couch. Not pipes settling or house creaking. Distinct knocking, like someone tapping their knuckles against the inside of the drywall. I walked over and examined the wall. Solid, no visible damage or hollow spots. I knocked 3 times in the same rhythm. 3 knocks came back immediately. I stepped away from the wall, heart racing. Old houses make noise, I told myself. Expanding wood, settling foundation, quirky acoustics from the unusual construction. But when I knocked 4 times, 4 knocks responded. When I knocked in a complex pattern, knock, pause, knock, pause, knock, the same pattern echoed back from inside the wall. I called my brother Jake, who's a contractor. Probably squirrels in the wall cavity, he said. Or mice. They can get pretty clever about mimicking sounds. Squirrels that can count? You'd be surprised. Want me to come take a look? Jake arrived the next evening with his tools. He tapped along the living room wall, confirming the unusual thickness, then cut a small inspection hole near the baseboard. His flashlight revealed something impossible. There's another wall, he said, squinting into the hole. Like, a full second wall about 8 inches behind this one. There's a gap between them. What's in the gap? Can't tell. Too narrow for the camera scope. He enlarged the hole and shined his light deeper. Wait, there's something here. He pulled out what looked like a piece of paper, yellowed and brittle with age. Unfolded, it revealed a handwritten note. Day 127 behind the walls. Food almost gone. They don't know I'm here. Please, if you find this, I'm in the gap between the original walls and the new ones. My name is Robert Chen. They walled me in while I was unconscious. I can hear them living in my house. The note was dated 18 months ago. What the hell, Jake muttered. He called into the gap. Hello? Anyone in there? Silence. I knocked on the wall 3 times. 3 knocks came back immediately, but fainter now, coming from deeper in the wall cavity. We need to call the police, Jake said. The police arrived within an hour. After explaining the situation, they brought in a team with thermal imaging equipment and sound detection devices. We're picking up a heat signature, the lead officer told me after scanning the walls. Faint, but there's definitely something warm moving inside the wall cavity. Something alive? Can't say for certain. Could be an animal. Could be. He paused.